Hey everyone, welcome back in. This is Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. I hope you had a beautiful, abundant weekend. We are here with your weekly collective career reading, so let's tap right into it. Okay, and we're back. Thank you so much for joining us here once again. I am Pharaoh, and this is Total Understanding Tarot. This is a general collective career reading. If you would like one more based on your specific experience in life and your specific career needs and questions, tap into the description box below. That's www.TotalUnderstandingTarot.com. Okay, reach out there, and that's our only way to book readings with us. That's our official site. Okay, we will not reach out in any circumstances for readings, donations, tapping into your energy, none of that. So just be mindful of those types of energies. Okay, also if you want live tarot readings, more interactive, join us over on Instagram at Pharaoh's Rise. We call those our daily vibes, and we check in over there with live tarot readings that we would love to have you there for. Okay, so with that said, we're still in Sag season, and that's really awesome. So yeah, just embody that energy of passion but also temperance. It's a very balanced energy. If you are able to harness it, it can provide so much abundance for you. And right now, Jupiter is in Pisces, Mars is in retrograde, and we are in the sun sign of Sagittarius. So with your career, you are actually manifesting your ideal situation. Be it, have you been working towards a business goal, or you're just getting started on a new passion or a new career. But I'm really getting like this is something that the collective has been working towards for a while. And with that Jupiter and Pisces energy, that's your wildest dreams come true. Like the star card, like you've been through so much, you invested so much, and now you're able to manifest that in. But also just be mindful, with that can come illusion. So make sure you're reading contracts thoroughly, make sure you're planning things out the best that you can, and it's not to get analysis paralysis or get stuck in the process. It's just to be mindful that so many opportunities are looking great, like that Seven of Cups energy, so many opportunities, but there are also some illusions in those cups. There are also some traps in those cups, but you've come far enough and you're tied in with your spiritual team and the cosmos enough to be able to identify those types of energies and to move right around them, because you're not operating from a place of lack. You're not operating from the place of low self-esteem. You have a high self-worth. You value yourself a lot more. That Taurus energy was coming out quite a bit these past few months, so your values have changed, and with that change in values, your authenticity is a lot more real, a lot more solid. It's been made known to you. You've been giving yourself a lot of love, so it's easy to identify when people aren't coming to you with that same reciprocal loving energy. And so honor that inner high priestess, honor that inner empress that knows their abundance, and take action with that emperor to enact what you know that you deserve. Okay, so let's tap right into this. Ooh, okay, y'all. It's all right. It's all right. Sheesh. All right. This is a very tumultuous times. Okay, so as I'm reading this amethyst card, I know y'all heard it on the table. I was putting the deck over here, but then it bumped this amethyst crystal. So this amethyst is a very it's an excellent crystal for the crown chakra, but more importantly, it's a very protective crystal as well as breaking addictions, because we have the 4 of cups being crossed by the 5 of cups. And so you are really using all of your mental power, all of your spiritual energy to not allow this spirit of discouragement, to not allow this spirit of self-sabotage to overtake you, because above you we have the 8 of swords and below you we have the 7 of swords. And you've just come out of a major transformative time. And with this card, we literally just came out of Scorpio season prior to this Sag season. So there has been a shift in your awareness, a shift in your passions, but you're also dealing with like some residue of the past, and you're breaking through to this new barrier, especially this being the 12/12 portal that we are in today as I'm releasing and recording these readings on the same day. So really guard your mind and guard your heart, and to know that all of these thoughts, the low vibrational thoughts, the discouraging thoughts, the self-sabotage thoughts, those fearful thoughts, they're all illusions. Get you some smoky quartz, get you some amethyst, black tourmaline, and really just power through those energies, because the castle, so to speak, that you're building, they're really drawing my eyes to all of these castles in these cards. And it's like that's your wish come true, like your biggest fantasy, your goal maybe to be a homeowner, your goal maybe to have a multi-million-dollar business, to leave a legacy, to be a billionaire business, to create non-profits and charities, to be able to be financially stable and on your own, and be able to move freely throughout this world at your leisure and have your pleasure in that way. This is all real, but it's just like she's standing in this figure is standing in just a little bit of water. You know, like one toe is on the ground. Sorry, y'all, this camera is reversed. One toe is on the ground, the other is in their emotions. So it's like you're stepping into a place of solid new beginnings that you've created yourself, but it's just this residue of heartache and heartbreak and deception and being deceived and having things stolen and taken, and all of that energy is really being confronted now with this this new abundant space that we're in. Okay, so just be mindful. This is a time for you to hold strong to your faith. This is a time for you to just light another incense, y'all. So a little dragon blood. This is a time for you to hold fast to what you know is true and to what you truly desire, and to not settle. Don't settle. Like, this is that energy of you're so close to what you want. So you may be seeing offers that aren't quite what you want, but it'll help you get to a place of seemingly stability faster, but it's just gonna crumble and put you in the same cycle. If it's not what you want, if it's not what you're writing down on your affirmation paper, on your vision board, if it's not what you've been working towards, then that's not it for you. Okay, you know what you want, you know what you've been working towards, so just be mindful of that. Especially with this Sagittarius season, the archer shoots and aims and goes for that target. You don't aim at something and then get distracted and run over there. You don't aim at something and say, oh, it's taking me so long to actually get to that arrow, to get to that target, and change course. No. That's the self-sabotage. That's you feeling like, okay, yeah, we got the 6 over here. So that's the energy that the divine not only helped you get out of, but that you are finally taking those last few steps. In the in this deck, the 6 of Swords is a figure on the Modern Witch Tarot is a figure sitting in the boat, and the divine is the one on the back rowing the boat. It's your decision to get into the boat to your freedom. It's your decision to take this energy of the 2 of Wands and make a decision to continue forward, even though it may be challenging, even though you may have to take more rest and more breaks than you normally have in the past. You just don't give up. You just keep going. Recently I started a new I've been doing this new workout. It's super intense. And then the workout leader is always saying, take a break, but get right back into it. Take a break. It's okay to take a break. I don't mind if you take a break, but just get right back into it. And so it's just the same energy. You may have to take more pauses throughout the day. You may have to step outside the office and take a little 5-minute breather here and there, but go right back to it. You know, you don't want to miss this opportunity because you've worked so hard for it. Yeah, so we have the Four of Wands. You're feeling, and you're feeling it. You're feeling this victorious energy. You're feeling like that connection. You're feeling like these divine partnerships. You're feeling like these business partners that you desire. These people that you need to approve your plans. The investors that you want. You know that they're right here, but it's also contingent upon you being clear about what you do want and what you don't want unapologetically. If you're allowing certain energies to manifest in your mind and rest and fester there, then you're allowing yourself to stay stuck in the same cycle. Do not succumb to those lower vibrational thoughts. This is time for you to put your Queen of Swords to work. If someone's trying to come to you lowballing, it's a no. Don't get so desperate and now you're lowering the value on something that you know is worth what you're putting the price on. If someone wants to partner with you and it's not feeling right, it's a no. You know how to deliver it with tact, but also just be mindful, the Queen of Swords, not to be so much in your emotions, and don't take it personally. Allow business to be business. People are going to lowball you. People are going to try to put things in the fine print. That's just what happens here in the 3D. But when you take it personally, then you shift into an energy of the ego and pettiness, and then you may say some things that you don't necessarily even need to say. All you need to say is the truth and keep it moving. So embody this. You may want to protect your creative ideas by not just speaking them to everyone, getting the proper trademarks and copyrights, but also when people come against your ideas, you know, they put in like, oh, that'll never work, or that's nobody ever done that, or who's going to buy that? This is on you to say, this is my dream. This has nothing to do with you. You know, I don't need your opinion on this. And so this is just you being straight up and not caring how someone feels about it. And so I feel like you're fearing the dark side of your dreams manifestations. Is like, because you want partnership in terms of, be it even between you and your clients. You want that steady stream of clientele. You want that steady stream of customers. You opening a restaurant. You want that steady stream of guests. And so it's just energy of, you want that, but you're afraid that you won't get that, or you're afraid that you'll make the wrong decision when hiring people, and you'll hire the wrong person, and they're going to steal your money, or they're going to sell your secrets, or they're not going to work. It's like you want it, but then you're also afraid of it at the same time. So just be mindful of that fearful energy. This is Gemini energy. So communication is key. That's what this Queen of Swords, communicating what you want. Very mercurial, like, this is what I require for this position. You're not leaving anything to chance. You're not leaving anything to be imagined as something else. You're putting everything on the table. And so you're mindful of when people are leaving things out of their conversation, when people are leaving things out of their contract, that lets you know that either A, they could have made an oversight, or B, they have something to hide. So it's on you to ask all the questions that you need, because someone that's an open book will not mind you getting to the bottom of what it is that they're requiring you for a particular job or position, what it is that they expect, and vice versa. So this is just being real. This is some bossed up energy. This is you stepping into some emperor energy. You want the accolades of the emperor. You want the material wealth and the leadership stature of the emperor. Well, the emperor has to make some tough decisions. The emperor has to ruffle some feathers in a high vibrational way. You may not say everything that people like. You can't please everyone, but the only person that needs to be able to be at peace and when you lay your head on your pillow to know that you are authentic in every single way, that's you. So say what you need to say. And so for some of y'all, I do see those grants coming in for y'all business. I do see those investors coming in. I do see the support from clientele coming in. This is your justice. I'm seeing the scales. This is this is physical justice, right? So the justice card, that major arcana, that's the energy. Like, okay, the divine is bringing in this for you. The divine is moving along your paperwork to the right people, putting your name in the right rooms, putting the right contracts at your desk. But this is the physical manifestation of it. Like, this is somebody that getting something that somebody else feels like, oh man, this person has all the accolades and all the things and they know them, but the person's like, nah, like, you're deserving. You may not have that much experience, but I believe in what you're doing. I see you set the groundwork, and I'd rather invest into you and see you grow than to invest into someone that I know is going to misuse these resources. So that's also you having a plan, right? So some people, this is the same energy that's been coming up. It's like you may want investors, you may want employees. Well, do you have some form of employee handbook? Even if it is just guidelines, even if it is a little pamphlet or 3 sheets of, do you have that? So when people do come to you, you know what you expect. Do you have a plan for the funds that you're requesting? Do you know, okay, when this funds come, I'm immediately purchasing this, I'm investing in this, I'm buying this. So it's just that energy of you taking those passions and making them practical, bringing all that energy, all that creative energy, and funneling it into a space where the 3D can actually work with it, where they can actually do something with this energy. And so, so just be just come up out of this energy of past situations that didn't work, because you're missing out on these cups that are still upright right here. Sorry, this camera's reversed. You're missing out on things that are still upright, focusing on the past and what didn't work out. There is absolutely nothing you can do to change the past. That is a fact. That is what's real. And that is what you must accept in order to be able to see clearly what is right in front of you. Okay? And the way, it's not that you're trying to atone for the past, but the past can have more meaning when you take the lessons from it, right? Which means you have to accept that something happened, and you have to accept that maybe you didn't know better then. Maybe you needed more information. Maybe you rushed into a situation before you thought clearly. Maybe you ignored a lot of red flags off the strength of friendship and maybe even low self-esteem, codependency, feeling like you need something. So this is you taking those lessons and saying, okay, that happened to me in the past. What did I learn from that? How can I benefit from those lessons now? What can I do to prevent that from happening in the future? Whenever there's a security breach, you don't just get upset and shut down the whole building. You find out where the breach was, and you find out what can you put in place to prevent that breach from happening again. So this is just you just being mindful of that. So it's like the same thing, like, okay, so as y'all know, my phone got stolen, right? And so it's just been this whole thing, and I was so upset, just like more so disappointed. And then I was even kind of getting upset with spirit for a while too. I'm just like, bro, like I can't even get my phone protected. I wasn't taking full responsibility, And so it's just like, okay, it happened. It's time to move on from that. It's time to get a new phone. It's time to realize, like, hey, I didn't even have the Find My Phone thing set up on my phone plan. Like, yeah, I had all my Google accounts and I had all my maps and stuff, but I didn't have those basic security procedures. I didn't have specific logins tailored to that. So when I went to find my phone, if it wasn't all the way turned on with all the locations, it wasn't going to show up. But had I just had that app, it wouldn't have mattered what somebody did to turn off locations or to turn the phone off. I still would have been able to find it. So that's just me realizing, like, hey, make sure you do everything you can in your power to help the divine, because we're here in the 3D. Like, they're just here to help us and to guide us, and of course orchestrate situations and help create synchronicities for us. But ultimately, this is our life. And that's the power and the beauty of free will. We boast about having free will and being able to do what we want to do. So take accountability when certain things happen that you didn't put procedures in place to protect yourself from. Okay? And it's not about allowing yourself to be mistreated or abused or to feel like you deserve some mistreatment or abuse. That's not it. It's just taking your power back and taking accountability and saying, hey, I'm responsible for how my life is moving forward from this point on. So what can I do to create the best life for myself, to create wealth that is protected, to invest in stocks and invest in corporations and companies that I know enough about and I know enough about the market that I can see signs early on to know when I need to pull my money out, or pay attention to my employees and co-workers enough to know that, hey, when I need to address situations before they snowball and turn into tower moments. So this is just taking this responsibility. And let me see what this is. Yeah, so I'm really getting, when you make a choice, celebration. Okay, so yeah, so with this new partnership that is coming towards you, this new investment that is coming towards you, you're going to be leaving behind a lot of people that maybe have wished they would have invested, or I'm really feeling this energy of you have to know what to not take personally, but also know what to cut off. You know, so it's just this energy of, you know, when you glow up, you know, all those people start coming around like, oh yeah, now I want to do this. Oh yeah, you know, I always believed in you. And that's cool. Like, there's no reason for you to be nasty and mean, but you also know, like, hey, I'm investing in those people who invested in me. And so, and conversely, it's like, if you remember all the people who weren't there, just make sure you remember the people that were there. Remember the people that did speak life into you. Remember the people that did invest, who did come to see your, if you're an artist, see your galleries. If you're a performer, see your shows. If you're a small business owner, who did purchase, you know, that one little t-shirt that you had from the jump, or who purchased some, products or whatever it is. Remember those people, and to give and shout them out, and to give more energy to that than so you do all the haters who didn't believe in me. Yeah, that's just gonna come to territory, and handle that with grace and love. But show more love to those people who were there for you. Show more love to the people that invested in you and who saw this beautiful energy in you even while you were sitting in this. Okay? Judgment. Right on time with the message. This is balance out. And when you do get it, make sure you balance. Don't overspend. Just be mindful of everything that's transformed in your life, everything that you've been through, all the times that you made investments and were left in that Five of Pentacles, all the times that, you know, you made investments and might have been in that Five of Cups for a while, not really noticing what you had in front of you. So this is just that energy of, you're going to have all the resources you need, but it's going to be up to you to manage them. We've all seen stories of celebrities, multi-millionaires, like literally going broke and bankrupt. So it's not about the amount of money coming in, it's what you're doing with it. You know, it's not about how many employees you have. It's about the quality of the people that you're hiring. You can have a team or a staff of two solid people, or sometimes even one solid person that can do more than 10 people who aren't really committed to the vision, who are just there for self-serving reasons. So really take time to get to know the quality of the people that you are allowing in your space, and also your investment, your financial standings. Just increase your knowledge on that. Okay, we got a lot coming up. Okay. Yeah, with this wind and serpent energy, that it fell over the death card in the past. So there's been a lot changed in your thought process and the way that you've seen certain things. I'm really being reminded of this quote Mike Tyson said: "Not everyone that hurts you is your enemy, and not everyone that helps you is your friend." And it's not to say that you should take abuse, or, you know, but it's just to say there's illusions to things. You know, sometimes people reject you not because it's a personal thing. It's just that maybe you weren't ready for the opportunity. You know, maybe had you gotten that opportunity at that time, you would have done more damage, because you only get one time to make a first impression. So just because you were rejected, it didn't mean that somebody didn't believe in you, or that they didn't think you were worth the investment. So it's also being countered with this energy of be mindful who wants to invest, and find out the reasons why they want to invest. Your idea of of perception, because the snake in in Western society is often seen, more often than not, seen as evil, something low vibrational. But when you go over to Eastern societies, it's more than likely always a sign of wisdom and kundalini, ancient knowledge and awakenings. So it's just like you're seeing the duality of things, and you're allowing spirit to guide you through that. And so with this soul retrieval, it's all led you to this part of your awakening and seeing yourself in a higher light, right? And being able to help others who are still in the cocoon phase, because this butterfly has blossomed already, has transformed, but now they're going back to the cocoon to help others. And on the flip side of that, be mindful that you are a butterfly now. You're no longer a caterpillar. So if you continue to hang around in caterpillar circles and continue to hire on as equals caterpillars, now it's different than taking on a mentee, someone that you can help bring up, someone that you can, show the ropes at a certain distance, than to bring a caterpillar into your boardroom with that mentality and only being able to see from the ground level. They don't know how to see from a higher perspective and actually fly around and experience another element of air. Okay, so this is so some of y'all might need to embody more of that freedom energy and more of that communication, that open, honest communication, not leaving things, just very vague and unclear, and looking for favors, and, no, everything is in black and white. This is business. Okay. You do this, I do this. We're exchanging this money for this skill. This is what's happening here. Are there any questions? Is there anything that's unclear? And so this is you just being straightforward and knowing that's who you are. Like, stop self-sabotaging yourself. And I know it's kind of hard to say, King of Cups. Sometimes you get in your emotions a lot, and it's a beautiful thing to be in your emotions when you're starting out and you want that creative energy to fuel the manifestation process and building your dreams. But when you're in the boardroom, when you're making those business deals, you're not operating from a place of your feelings and, well, I've known this person for a long time, or, well, I feel we should. No. What needs to be done? What are the numbers on this stats? Da-da-da-da. What's happening here? Why are our sales down here? Okay, what do we need to do in order to increase our sales for next month? Okay, the products were stolen. Okay, what happened? Who was on guard? Like, all this energy, like, show up. And then this is what the divine has for you. Because how can they bless you with something that you're going to allow to be taken away? Your hard work. By deceptive energies, by people wanting to come in and play on your emotions. And that's the thing. You may be unaware, but yeah, some people just genuinely seek you out because they know they can play on your emotions. They've done it in the past and they know what works. And so you have to come out of this energy of, quite frankly, feeling sorry for yourself. This is a challenging journey, and it nothing about it is easy, but it's so much more, what is it? It's much more worth it to come out on the other side as your authentic self than to just be a small shadow of who you possibly could be in this life. It's just, you'd rather have people love you for who you are than what did Pac say? He said, I'd rather for someone to not like me for who I am than to love me for who I'm not. So it's just this energy of, you're gonna have people that are going to resonate with you, but a lot aren't, and that's the reality of the world. Why are they showing me this Virgo energy? One step at details. Pay attention to the details. And I saw 2 of Cups. So you can have your heart's desires. You can just be more mindful, especially if it's someone that you feel a strong emotional connection to. Just pay attention to the little things. And it's like, you could have a good relationship with your employees. You can have a good relationship with your peers, but you are the CEO. And there comes a time when that CEO status has to be recognized. And if people can't be cool with you and still honor that CEO status, still honor that manager, boss, supervisor status, then the business takes over all of those feelings of emotions, because we're here for a bottom line, and that job needs to get done, period. So just be mindful of that. And many pentacles. So it's just like, I'm really getting you just fine tuning. And not in the sense that I don't really get like it's taking forever. It's just like, this is like the final push. This is at 12/12. You're so connected and you've been working so hard. And so you're going to get bombarded with past energies that have been habitual to you. Deception, giving up, not feeling like you're enough, or I'm never going to find a business partner, or I'm not going to get that. Some of y'all want, power couple vibes. And like, I'm wearing my Coruscant. I said it in the love reading for love, but they're a major power couple. I'm really into anime. Some of y'all know Legend of Korra is one of my favorite ones, but it's just this energy of, you could be the example for other people to show that their dreams can come true. Not just like, it's not just a cool saying, but literally, you live life in action of dreams made manifest. So, yeah, man, shit. For real. Get you some smoky quartz. Get you some amethyst, black tourmaline. Also, citrine is really great for ushering in abundance. And it's also associated with that solar plexus chakra. So knowing that you're worthy of the abundance that you've worked so hard for, and knowing that you're worthy of the manifestations that are seeking you out also will keep your mind straight on this final stretch to get what it is that you know you deserve. Just don't fall victim to a lack mentality. Don't fall victim to low self-esteem and disappointment. You're more than capable of reaching your goals, and you're well on your way. The divine is here helping you out. Big time, major time. With that Lover's card, that's the energy. What are you choosing? Are you going to choose your past or your future? Where you at with that? Okay. So so much love and light to y'all. If y'all got anything from this reading, please like this video. It really helps our channel. Share it, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Let me know what resonated with you, and also let me know what you would like to see more of on the channel. Like, I'm super open to that as well. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading, you want more of a tailored advice on your specific situation, click the link in the description box below, www.TotalUnderstandingTarot.com. That's the only place you can book a reading with us, our official site. We will never reach out to you for donations. We will never reach out to you to book personal readings. All that information, if you choose to engage with that energy, is in our description box. And we are truly grateful for every reading, every donation, every like, every share, every subscribe, all y'all comments. It just like really helps keep us going and let us know that, hey, we're on the right track too here. You know, we're all in this together. We're all the collective, and each time that we elevate, the entire collective elevates. So you stepping into your purpose is not only helping you and your direct bloodline, but the entire human race as a whole, which is lit. That's super amazing. Just the idea of that. So yeah, I'm hearing butterfly effect. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Also, maybe spend more time in meditation. That's also that, okay, that's like that lasting energy from that Hermit card. You want to take things one at a time and pay attention to detail, but understand there's time for you to recharge as well. There's time for you to commune with the divine and get in touch with yourself and block out all the noise and even the good opinions of others, and just get connected to how you truly feel. And trust your decision-making skills too, because you, as a leader, you want to get wise counsel, but at a certain point, you have to make the final decision. So trust yourself to make the right decision. You've earned that right. Okay? So much love and light to you. Many pentacles, many blessings. Break through this 12/12 portal in higher vibrations, with more wisdom, with more courage and confidence in yourself, and welcome in those blessings with open arms. Okay? Much love to you. Namaste.